One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Iowa State Cyclones. Taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. On the run from inside his own 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Rockets offense will go to work first. A lot of times you run into these types of matchups. High-powered offense, big-time team against an opponent that's likely overmatched. So how do they keep this thing from getting ugly?
Well, everyone's going to have to elevate their level of play here defensively to have any chance in this one. And I'll tell you the hard part about stopping this offense, David, it's what Chip Kelly used to always say. It's a nameless, faceless opponent. They don't care who you are. They don't care what your record is. This offense comes out, and they are trying to embarrass you.
Well, the good thing is for this defense, it's been talked about all week, right? Like, you're not good enough. This is a high-powered offense. Like, the players' attention are fully caught, right? They know exactly what they're going against. Let's see if some emotion and adrenaline can really play a factor, and they play better than they have all year.
And the Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. They bring the punter onto the field now. As if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the catch at the 35. He gets a block. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. The Cyclones offense will get the ball for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David. But the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking to throw, it's Townsend. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Let's talk for a second about Iowa State. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
He'll go to the sneak. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Good Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Man down on the play, be checked out. Off the play. Here's to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Wants to fire on second down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And that is priority number one for defenses. Get to the quarterback. Affect him. Get hits on him. They do it right here. Get their first sack of the game. Last game, by the way, last time out, they had 5. Let's see what this defense can continue to do.
They go to the draw. He cannot get there. It'll be fourth down. The Rockets will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Never had a chance. One coverage to get down there and knock him down inside the 10. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. Here's the handoff. Finds some running room. He'll pick up 4 out to the 12.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Now improvising. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Might be changing the route. They'll try to get outside. Crosses the 30. They get him stopped and out of bounds at the 45-yard line, and the big play has this offense ready to mount a threat. And the Cyclones are flying down the field. Motion from the wideout. Dropping back, it's Townsend. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Incomplete. It's now second down.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. This one's complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
It's early in the game, and as offenses try to get their rhythm, these easy completions are very important because that's what helps you get your feet underneath you as an offense and as a unit. And hopefully, as this game goes on, they'll be able to rev up and get more aggressive taking shots.
The Cyclones back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. To the air on first down. Got his man down the middle. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers.
There he goes. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Cyclones with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. The pass falls incomplete, and that'll be the final play of this quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Well, based on that, we can hope to see a little more offensive explosion here in the second quarter as we get ready to get things started. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. They pick the spot. It's going to be about a 37-yard attempt. Between the uprights, it's good. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now they'll run the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rockets will send out the punt unit. Breaks the tackle, and he's got room. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Iowa State sending the offense back out. They kicked a field goal on the last drive, Jesse. They've got the lead. Don't make a dumb mistake, but maintain your aggressive play calling.
Yeah, no doubt. I think it's the play caller right now just taking a look at that script he's got in front of him and finding out where are my playmakers, who can we take advantage of on this defense to get a touchdown here, Dave.
Yeah, and just keep moving the ball down the field. Just execute a little bit better in the red zone. There's no need to panic. We're moving the football, and we got the lead.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Cyclones lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Offense calls a timeout here, critically important to make sure. Have the right play called and everyone on the same page here. And the Cyclones come to the line needing just inches for the first down. They'll move the tight end. Looking to throw, it's Townsend. Finds his tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold on.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Wide receiver comes in motion. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. It's caught. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Cyclones come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him, and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. Those screens behind those, sometimes they're very successful, but this time defense played it great and the play went nowhere.
Can you believe this? The offense is going for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. And the Cyclones look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give to the back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
It's great to have a physical offensive line that you can count on, that you can just lean on them up front and fall forward and get first downs. Man, what a comfortable, what a nice spot to be in if you're an offensive coordinator.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already...
And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Iowa State! Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd.
Toledo, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Caught over the middle. It's Dugan. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The Rockets are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. And here comes the punt team. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The first down sack pushes the ball back for this long 2nd down. Back to pass, it's Townsend. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Finds his man. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Cyclones send out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got it in the middle. It's Dugan. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. Looking downfield on first down. And the rush will get to him at the 25. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush.
He tries to take the top off. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the... Oh, he's got some space. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man, it's Stockton. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Unleashes one. Catch in the middle. It's Dugan. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one splits the uprights. This is now a 7-point game. So they get the late field goal right before the half, and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Leaves it with the back. And the run goes nowhere, and that'll send us to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A spirited environment there in Toledo. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside the glass bowl.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Rockets will kick it away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense. To the air, it's Townsend. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The play action fake. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, no secret what he needs here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Cyclones will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Oh, the ball's out on the return. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground.
All right, let's go return, guys. You've got to do a better job with ball security. You know these coverage unit teams, they got 50-yard runs at you. They're coming in with a big head of steam. If you're not making a miss, you've got to have two hands on the ball.
Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Right on the money. How in the world did the possession?
Yeah, the receivers got to do a better job at ball security there with all those defenders trying to rip it free. And this offense is lucky they were able to jump on it to keep possession.
The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Looking to the big tight end. And the third down pass is incomplete.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these types of situations so they can adjust accordingly, and that's what they're doing right now. Their coverage is being dictated by the scoreboard. They're going to make it really, really hard on this quarterback here in the second half to throw any completions.
Give to the running back. Got the first down and more. Breaks into the open. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Cyclones.
What an unbelievable play on offense, and I think the thought process was, hey, we're on our own 2-yard line. Let's just run the ball and give ourselves some space, give ourselves some better field position. But the ball carrier says, no way. I'm making people miss. I'm taking this thing to the crib. And he showed you his speed. Wow, what a game-changing type play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Oh, he drops it right down the middle of the field, and he couldn't make the play. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The Rockets will line up to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Iowa State sending the offense back out. After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long, explosive.
He's going for the big play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. To the air, it's Townsend. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give on the inside. Got enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
There's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They'll give it to him again. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Second down coming up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. He's looking to throw. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
That receiver found the open space in the zone coverage, and as a defense, honestly, you just throw your hands up on that because they covered it pretty well. It was just a good play call and really nice execution.
Find some fresh air. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Hard running there. Turning it on. Waltzes into the end zone, but he might be dancing the other way. There's a flag on the field. That score could have put them within realistic striking distance, but the penalty turns things around, and they'll have to go back to work. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Swings it out to his running back. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. The corners are walked up tight. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. With the catch, it's Stockton. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Rockets have this offense rolling. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, he still got him on the turf. And the Rockets can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And it's caught. Touchdown, Toledo.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
That's the end of the period, and Iowa State has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Plucks it out of the air. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. And the Cyclones with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Pulls it and fires to the left.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third.
Throws toward the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Really good job by the defense, seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
Third and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. The Rockets offense is back on the field. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming out of his hands. The defense better do something different.
The throw. It's on target and complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Dugan. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. They're going to mark him just inches short of getting that first down, but he is so dangerous when he takes off on the scramble. Let's see what they do on 4th down. Send the tight end in motion. Going for the marker on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Rockets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, they're after him. Fires downfield. Makes the grab. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. You need to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. And the Rockets want to crank the tempo. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Looking for the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he rushes it right through the uprights. It's good from 59. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to get you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Rutgers is just getting blown off the field right now there in Jersey. And at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 15 to Central Michigan. The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Townsend. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the 4th quarter, but it's only by 1 possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making, and that was not a good one.
He lost one down the sideline. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go.
That's a tough throw to make, especially at this juncture of the game. It's late, you're trailing, and that's a deep throw on an out-breaking route. As a quarterback, your timing has to be perfect, and you've got to throw that thing out in front. If anything is off, even by the smallest amount, that ball's going to land incomplete, and that's what happened there.
Stopped right at the 42-yard line as this defense forces a 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it, 1st down and more. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down 1 late. You want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for 2? Do you get aggressive? Do you trust your quarterback if he has to throw it here to find an open player and give you the lead, even though there is still going to be some time left on the clock?
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Townsend. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's 1st down again. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Incomplete on the right side. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. The Cyclones come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back gets the give.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
You've got to be impressed by what you've seen from this defensive line in the game because they're getting to the quarterback, they're getting sacks, and when they can't get there, they're putting their arms up and they're batting balls down. So impressive watching this D-line go to work.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Gives it on the option. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. To the ground with the back. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. And the Cyclones come to the line trying to find a way to convert on third and very short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into fourth down.
And sometimes for the defense, it just takes one play, right, to create some momentum. Obviously, this guy's been eating them up. He's got over 100 yards rushing on the day. But finally, David, they get something positive here in the run game defensively.
But you kind of know that coming in. He's going to get his. Such a great back, and he's had a great day. Need to put more plays together like that right there.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good! A booming kick to win the game. And with that, they've taken the lead. That was fun, and it was big time, and it is a confidence builder to come through waning moments and win a game like that.
Confidence builder, dream maker, right? Those are the things you dreamed about in the backyard, drawing it up with the clock running down. You're going to make the play to win. Your offense is going to come through in the clutch. Jesse, that's exactly what they did.
No doubt about it, David. That's a tough situation to be in. There's so much pressure on these individual players to have to step up and have to make that big play. But you could see the belief they had in each other, the respect they have for each other, and now moving forward, this is a huge confidence builder for this team.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation